or you've got bricks or pavers and things grow in between, it drives you crazy. I used to get on my hands and knees with a screwdriver to try to get those things cleaned up. This tool does all the hard work for you, and it does it quickly, simply, and easily. It's priced at $36.84. We brought this in as a new item at the end of January. There's not a whole bunch of folks across America doing gardening in January, and this tool rocked. So I'm really glad to give you at home an opportunity to take a look at it before we get into our big lawn and garden day tomorrow.
Yes,
Get to introduce
tomorrow.
you to Jeanine Ferrillo. Hello.
Dan, how are you, my friend?
You are. It's like I'm telling you, when you show up, it's like the first robin of spring.
Aw.
When you see Jeanine, it's like, we made it.
You know that
We
warm
made it.
weather's coming, right?
Yeah. Welcome.
Exactly. And when the warm weather comes, the weeds come, not just those pretty flowers, but our pesky weeds. And so what's great about our Weed Snatcher is that, first of all, it's one of the coolest products I've ever seen. But also, it's going to get the weeding done for you without you getting on your knees,
Yep.
hurting your back, using harmful chemicals. And like you said, it's an interchangeable tool. So you get 3 tools that go on here. So I'll show you right here real fast.
Yeah, we'll show them all. to
So
you.
you are getting your thinner, more narrow crevice
This is going to
tool.
be between brick pavers, stones, or like a deck.
Yes, exactly
Okay?
right. And then that's
Now-
your thicker hook there, your
Yeah,
crevice.
This is a much bigger piece of cold rolled steel. You'll notice that both of these are on wheels.
Yes.
So you can actually get in and dig.
I love
but,
that.
But it's stable.
Exactly right. And then you get this wonderful industrial style
Yeah.
broom that you can put on the end because after you weed, you need to sweep. You also get a telescoping pole, exactly.
By the way, the broom, look how tall this
Yeah.
thing is.
Yeah.
To give you a reference point, I'm about 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, 6 feet it goes up to.
Yeah.
So you can get like the cobwebs up at the top. But let me show you how fun this is. So it goes from 3 feet to 6 feet. And you can adjust it to you. Now, when you go to weed, I'm using the thinner crevice tool here. So this is the slat of your decks, and
Right.
these pesky weeds come up. So all you're doing, and now you've got your weeds,
Yep.
they're out of there. And
Let
that's
me
all
help you with
have-
the broom.
Yeah, help me with that broom right
There
there.
you
It's stuck right on the thing.
Yeah.
But that's what's great about this. And now when you want to change out the tool, all you're going to do is hit this release button here. Can I hand you that, sir?
Yes, absolutely. And by the
Actually,
way,
you know what? I'll put it right
I
there.
got to tell you, this thing is built like a tank, but it's not super heavy.
Yeah, exactly. So here, this is like your sidewalks where that moss starts to grow in, and you don't want that because it starts to look unsightly. So you're just rolling it back, and you're getting in.
The wheels are brilliant.
Isn't this such a good idea? And then when you're done, I'm gonna switch off to my broom because I want to show you how easily I can do that.
Okay. I was gonna hand you mine.
I know you were. But look, I have to go back now and I have to clean, right? I have to sweep. So now you've just made everything so much easier on your back, on your knees. You didn't
Yeah.
use harmful chemicals and you're getting the job
Okay,
done.
you just said my buzzwords. You know that.
With that back, yeah.
No, I'm
Oh.
trying desperately to get rid of every single chemical that I can get rid of.
Yeah.
With our farm. An extended broom
Yeah.
is one of those things that I had never thought
Cobwebs.
I would need, but I get cobwebs
Way up here.
in the corner of the
Yeah.
eaves of the barn.
Exactly.
And I'm not getting up on a step ladder to get that.
Exactly
This
right.
is brilliant.
So how about when you want to plant your seeds, okay? When
Okay.
you need to get into your soil, you need to aerate your soil, you need
I'm
to get
telling
in
you,
there.
at least up here in the Northeast where
My
we are,
thicker
Philadelphia,
soil.
Philadelphia had some pact with Mother Nature.
Uh-huh.
We have not seen really any amount of snow since October.
Yes, it's
So-
been, like, let's not jinx it.
Oh, I know. I'm scared that, like today,
Yeah, check
47
this out.
degrees and raining,
Yeah.
which I'm afraid will be our weather in May. 47 degrees and raining.
Yeah.
But I think people are going to be planting earlier this year.
Well, that's the thing. And what I just did was I created a furrow for you now to put your seeds,
Okay.
plant those seeds, get your flowers in. And I used that thicker crevice tool here. And all I did was just run
Just
down the
drag it.
soil, just drag it in.
Yep.
Isn't that amazing? So easy to do.
That's good stuff.
Now, again, not on my knees, not hurting my back,
Yep.
taking care of everything. Now, I already have this, I'm going to switch to the thinner crevice tool.
Okay.
And then here you have those pavers. Now, let me just say, I have a paver patio. Nothing is
Okay.
worse than when the weeds start growing up through your paver
My
patio.
entire front patio
Yeah.
is done in cobblestone, which I thought was brilliant
Yeah.
when I put it in. And it's the bane of my existence because I get weeds between every single one of them.
I'm going to use your broom actually because you already
Happy
have it
to.
on there. Switch with you.
Got it.
So you just you got rid of that dirt. So that dirt and that moss that grows in between the cracks so that the moss
Yep.
doesn't keep coming back. Then you switch it out. You use your industrial broom. This has nice hard bristles on here and it looks so much prettier. It's like you just gave your patio a facelift when you
Right.
get rid of those weeds.
But you didn't use this stuff.
Exactly.
Come on, man. There's some of the ads that we're talking about. There's more lawyers talking about this stuff than there are farmers,
Yeah.
right? Get rid of it. And these attachments
Yes.
are built like they'll last for a lifetime.
Yeah, the
That's
attachment.
half-inch cold rolled steel on this thing.
Yeah, it's amazing. And this tool in and of itself, it only weighs less than 2 pounds. It's
Right.
super lightweight, again, from 3 feet to 6 feet, just depending on your size, whatever's comfortable for you. And then you get those 3 interchangeable tools for the end. But check it out. There's your driveway. There are your sidewalks, right? You don't want those weeds. It looks terrible. But it's such a great way now for you to get rid of those weeds that pop up, make it look like you haven't taken care of your house, right? Because when the weeds come out, that
Right.
looks unsightly. I can't stand to look at the weeds. They annoy me. Oh,
The-
man.
listen, the weeds are going to be
They're
the
always
first
gonna,
thing.
yeah, they're always
I'm
going to
telling
be
you,
there, right?
that's really, Janine, that's really cool.
Yeah, so you're using,
great
just
tool.
like she is right there in that video, you know, you see
Right.
like doing the paver patio. But check it out. You're not bending down on your knees like you were doing, you said, with your screwdriver.
With a screwdriver.
Yeah, in the middle.
That's
like,
how I was getting dandelions out between those stones.
Yeah, and so that's the thicker
That's
attachment.
good.
So if you have pavers that are, you know, spaced a little wider,
Right.
Dan just used the thicker, so that's what you can do there. If they're thinner, just pop on the thinner tool. But I'm going to come back over here to the slats in your deck where those
Right.
weeds grow up and you're like, wait a minute, how did they get there? You know? Listen, they come out, these weeds, you know, they're a pain. You can't get to them all the time, but when you can,
Where did you find dandelions this time of year?
I'll be honest with you,
Are they faux?
they're faux.
Oh, well,
They're faux and fabulous, but it works so well on the
Someone
reel.
manufactures fake dandelions? There's a market for that?
There's a market for everything, Dan.
Who knew?
So it's the magic
We
of
will
TV.
we will see
when
you.
dandelions aren't in season.
We'll see a lot of Janine coming up tomorrow as we talk about our lawn and garden day here at QVC.
Thanks, buddy. Good
Thank you,
seeing
my
you.
friend. Listen, I got a few more minutes.